Good day, everyone. Today I'm talking about the issue about the animal cruelty, which needs to be stopped right now. Because if this issue keep going, different species of animal will be extinct. And according to popular mechanics, we lost 20 animal species in the past 150 years, and it's still going. There are competition which animals are included, and they're betting money to animals to fight for their lives. But according to PETA, hunting is now nothing more than a competition in which whoever hunt the biggest animal in every species will receive the most of money. And hunting has contributed to animal extinction of animal species all over the world. If this still continue, the ecosystem will be unbalanced. And according to study.com, if this happens, there will be ecological imbalance, which happens when there's disturbance disrupts the natural balance of an ecosystem. Imagine what will happen if all animals are gone. Where can we find nutrients that our body need? There are still nutrients that can't be found in plants, so we really need to take care of our body biodiversity, or we're all going to suffer because of hunger and our own doings. According to sentient media, animal cruelty can take many different forms, but the impact is always the same. A sentient animal capable of love and creating social relationship experience pain, fear, and desperation. And it needs to stop. Animals are still part of our planet. Even though we humans are more smarter than animals, we must use our knowledge in protecting our planet and all the living creatures in it. But we humans are the one who's killing all the living creatures here on Earth. And because of that, we're at the beginning of mass extinction. So animal cruelty must be stopped whatever happens. We need to respect animals because like humans, they still have family and feelings. So we really need to stop hurting animals now. But it still happens from all over the world. But according to the law, which is called Republic Act 8485, Animal Welfare Act of 1998, any form of animal cruelty shall be penalized even if the transporter have a permit from the Bureau of Animal Industry. This law must be followed, but because of blindness of the justice, most of the times this law are being ignored by many people and still hurting animals. I don't know why they like to hurt animals, but this must be stopped. And according to Sugandha Varshney, all animals on earth have the right to live happily without the feeling pain without the feeling of fear and pain. But most of the people in this generation are cruel to animals. Animals also feel pain and cry as humans do, but can't express their grief. Often animals are neglected, beaten, or forced to struggle for survival. These unfair acts must be really stopped because these acts are so cruel and rude to the animals. We must not take advantage since we are smarter than animals. We must respect and appreciate their existence, for they are also respecting our existence here on earth with them, and we must stop forcing animals to fight just for fun or to earn money, and to stop training them to do some tricks that they're not supposed to be doing. Yes, it's fun for something, They're not just to post it to social media but for several likes or reacts. Others find it funny, and yes, I admit it, sometimes I find it funny or amusing too. But behind the tricks, animals are suffering because of the brutal training they experience. Like what I saw on Facebook, a dog walking with only two legs only. At first, I find it cool, but then another video was shown about the horrific training their owner have done to them. Dogs aren't supposed to walk that way. I feel sorry for the dogs that are experiencing cruelty from their owner. Although there are still people who show love and care to animals, and as we can see, the animals love us if we show love to them. I know there's still humanity on us, that we can still do better than hurting animals. We can take care of them as a family and show them our love. But in this era, in some business, they use animal flesh, and human will really do everything for the sake of money. And we humans are so cruel to do that. But business is business. Our life today is a competition, and innocent animals are getting involved because of the different kinds of business from all over the world. And also, many sea creatures are killed because of our garbage. If we could just throw our garbage in the right trash cans, our sea might still be clean, and no innocent sea creature must die because of our garbage. That's why some animals are enraged whenever they see humans, because 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 even though we're smarter, they can still think like us to protect themselves. They must hurt us back just to protect their species. We can't blame them, because after all, we humans are the ones who showed our cruelty to them. That's why some animals see us as a monsters or enemy to them. Animals deserve to be respected and loved by humans, because we're also living creatures like animals. They also have feelings, that we must understand that. We must show our respect. Even though they're animals, they still deserve to be respected and not to be hurt or used for branded items. And it's important to take care of all of the living creatures, because we all live in the same planet. We should not only think about ourselves but also other creatures, because in the end, if it's already too late, we humans are the one who's going to regret all of our wrongdoings. There's a famous saying, when the last tree is cut down, uh, and the last fish eaten, and the last tree stream is poisoned, you will realize that you cannot eat money. I believe this saying is very true. It looks on the future of the earth, and in this generation, we are really at the starting point of mass extinction. So if we don't take care of everything, including the animals, and keep killing them, we're really going to suffer in the near future. I therefore to conclude that until then, while we still have time, we must change and stop killing living creatures and start taking care of them. Animals complete the world. The world. Imagine if all animals are gone, all dead, then the world is like a silent room, and then we're all going to realize that something is missing, and that something is the presence of the animals in our world. It's true that some animals are scary because of their wild attitude, but that's their characteristics, and we have nothing to do about it but accept it, because we're smarter than them. But with our doings, we're like cruel creatures of the earth, because we are enjoying killing the animals. That's why I am recommending to stop and end the animal cruelty, because of what's happening on our planet. Yes, they're just animals, But animals complete our planet, and it gives colors to our nature. So we must share our world to the animals and respect them with all our hearts and understand their way of living here on our planet with all our knowledge. That's all. Thank you.